Ok, voltando, vamos começar com a garotinha aqui, vamos ver o que rola. Tá, 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 tá.
Bonjour. I wonder if you could help me.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
É a mesma.
What's so funny? Oh, never mind. There was nothing very useful in my bag. Just a single hair clip.
O que é isso aqui?
It was a stone identical in size and style to the coyote stone. However, this stone bore the image of a jaguar. It was an obsidian.
Excuse me, miss. Please don't touch the exhibits.
Ok, vamos falar com o guia, que tá falando aqui, mandando falar com o guia, só deve ter ele aqui, ó. Tem um
Can
armário.
I help you, miss?
Have you ever heard of an English sea captain called El Draco?
El Draco? Not a very English name.
I think that's what the Spanish would have called him. It was about the time of the conquistadors.
16th century. Oh, I know. That's what the Spanish called Sir Francis Drake.
Francis Drake? Have you got anything here that belonged to him?
Indeed, miss. We have a couple of artifacts he brought back from one of his journeys.
I didn't think the museum attendant would be interested in a head. Not even a... What can you tell me about that stone with a jaguar on it?
The so-called Jaguar stone was brought back from the Americas by Sir Francis Drake and presented, along with the more famous scrying mirror, to John Dee.
What's this scrying mirror?
It's a little square of polished obsidian. Mine it is.
And what does it do?
Well, it's a bit like a crystal ball, except flat and black. You can't see anything in it. Old man Dee had a psychic who reckoned he could speak to the angels through it. I think he was taking Dee for a ride myself. The old loony didn't like the stone, though. Reckoned it was tainted by the devil. Come along, miss. I'll show you the mirror. There. John Dee's famous scrying mirror, given to him by Francis Drake.
Do you know if this mirror has any relevance to Tezcatlipoca?
Who? I can't even say it. Ah, there's someone here who'll be able to help you better than me. This young lady has some questions to ask, Professor. I think she's from France.
Professor Roubillier?
Eh? What?
You two know each other, do you? Excuse me, the telephone.
We meet again.
Mademoiselle? France, eh?
Yes, I believe that's where you live, Professor.
I have a house there, on the outskirts of Paris, but I haven't been back for many months.
I thought you were going to stay in Quaramonte to witness the eclipse.
Alas, business comes first. An important consignment of artifacts on loan to the British Museum. But I intend to return to Quaramonte in plenty of time.
Professor Oubier, your taxi's here.
If you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to at the docks.
Can you answer me some questions about the jaguar stone?
Certainly, miss. If you just step this way.
Não, pera, nem tá mais lá.
It's gone. Some sods half-inched it.
Half-inched?
Stolen it, miss. Never mind. The silent alarm will have been tripped. I'm afraid nobody can leave until our crack security team gets here.
How long will that take?
Could be a while. I think it's their tea break.
The thief could be miles away by then.
Don't you worry about that, miss. Just don't try to leave.
It was too much of a coincidence that Oublier showed up and the stone promptly disappeared. I didn't have time for their crack security team to finish their tea. I had to get after him.
Sim, eu tenho que fazer o quê?
I didn't need to. I doubted. Don't you think it's suspicious that Oublier has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo. An exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Xibalba Princess. Moored down by Tower Bridge. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. I didn't steal the stone. I was nowhere near it.
So who do you suppose did steal it?
Opa, deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa aqui. Pegue.
It was you, wasn't it?
Use your loaf, miss.
I don't... The cabinet... It was a phone. There was... It was the obsidian mirror. The cabinet...
Sim, tá tudo trancado, tá mandando pegar uma chave. E pega a chave. Ah, chave. Como é que ninguém tá vendo ela fazer isso tudo? Aí eu quero pegar esse espelho.
The key didn't...
Que merda. Yeah, 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 yeah.
The key unlocked the case.
Vamos salvar aqui, né? Porque pode ter cagada. Ah, pega a chave pra sair da situação. Pega a chave, já cai no pega o telefone, pega o punhal, pega novamente a chave.
I locked the case again and took the key.
Mostra ele. Beleza.
What was it you wanted?
Look at this. The thief left this key in the cabinet.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That makes the theft an inside job, right?
Oh dear.
In other words, the thief was Professor Oublier.
Well, let's leave that for the police to decide, shall we? I better phone them right away. Hello?
I knew I had nothing to worry about if the police were called.
Yes, I'll hold.
But I had to catch up with Oublier, and fast.
Não, engraçado que rolou um mau peripiquico e...
I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
Vamos dar o fora daqui, você tá ligado, hein?
The room had been decorated to resemble the interior of a sailing ship. It was disturbingly effective.
Vamos chegar pouco mais, né? E vamos dar uma bisolhada aqui nesse... Opa, vamos dar uma bisolhada, né?
It was an actual pirate.
Vamos roubar então.
Okay, I've had my hands on an historical document. Now what? The chart fitted exactly into the recess on the top of the desk. That looked like that's where it was supposed to be, so I left it there. The desk had obviously been cut to fit the chart, or maybe vice versa. The ship looked too fragile to... Holding that lantern, I felt kinda biblical. Like Jesus or Florence Nightingale. That looked... Yow! I should have known better than to put my hand in there. Grandma Stobart had a nasty experience in a water butt once. It was an old... maybe... Whatever lived in that barrel could stay there as far as I was concerned.
Ok.
Hard a port, bosun! Aye, aye, Captain Stobart!
Esse cara é muito idiota.
She cannot take it, Captain! My lad's dead. Abandon ship!
Whoa.
Captain Frederick Ketch, 1570. Around his neck was a cross. Maybe he was a part-time pirate. The portrait might have made a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry.
Beleza, o vídeo termina aqui. E vai continuar na próximo vídeo. Fui.